Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it.
Scout, is that your monkey? Is that your birthday monkey? Are you cherishing it? Do you love it? It's your monkey.
Birthday monkey!
She had such a fun birthday. It's like she knew. She was tearing it up all day and just like smiling. It was so cute. And then the next day she was all tired. Did you party it up on your birthday? We're trying really hard not to destroy the monkey, huh? She already ate that. She's like, don't touch it. Don't take it away. She's very protective of the monkey. She already destroyed the plastic bottle inside.
But at the same time, we've raised her since the beginning. She there's no aggression.
Yeah.
I mean, I can take it. I can just take it from her.
Holding the camera wrong.
Yeah. There you go, baby.
She's a good girl.
Good girl. Good girl. Yeah.
We know, not an aggressive dog.
You're a good girl, aren't you?
Yeah, I was a little bit afraid she might be an aggressive dog, but she hasn't been.
It's only because we've never had...
If anything, she's scared of other dogs. She's been attacked a few times.
We've never had a pit bull, and since she's half pit bull, Sue was very worried. We've had a Rottweiler, and so we weren't worried about, the Rottweiler side. But to be honest, pit bulls are great dogs. I think that's why she's so loving and so caring. And yeah, she's been attacked by so many big dogs. She's scared of big dogs, and she loves little dogs.
Yeah.
All little dogs she just loves. She thinks they're all going to love her, except for... She's so big now that most little dogs are scared to death of her.
Terrified, yeah. Well, and she kind of steps on them and bumps into them. She doesn't mean to. She doesn't know her own size.
So a while back, we bought Scout one of these laser toys, right? It makes the little red dot. It's actually for cats, but you can put the dot on anything, get the dog to chase it. So I've always used one of these with all of our dogs. All of my big dogs have always had one. All of our little dogs. Our big dogs figured out that I was the one that had the laser. Except our other big dogs didn't figure it out until maybe a week into playing with it. They finally figured it out. Scout, the very first time I got this thing out and turned it on, hidden behind my back, and she saw the dot up on the ceiling. Immediately, she figured out that it was coming from me.
Yeah.
And went right to it.
Like she's looking for it.
And wasn't fooled by it at all. And then when I showed her that it was for her to play with.
She keeps looking for it on the ceiling.
So she's so smart that I actually had to show her that it was for her to play with. And once she realized that the dot is there to play with, then she goes after it and plays with it. Like right now, watch. I'll put it up on the ceiling. Look, it's up there. See? Now she knows I'm doing it, but she's willing to play. She's willing to play, yep.
She's like, you have my attention.
She's willing to play.
You have my attention, sir.
You want to get that? Look at her tail. Look at her tail. So something else.
Wait, let me see your tail. Oh.
So something else with Scout. So when she gets really excited, I call her, are you a tail wagger? Are you a tail wagger? So I can call her a tail wagger now, and she'll start wagging her tail. Are you a tail wagger? But I just wanted to point out that she's so smart that... She figures things out immediately. Like, I cannot fool her.
Now she's going to keep
with a tennis ball. Like most dogs, you can throw the ball a few times and then you can do a fake throw and you can fake them out and your dog will run around looking for the ball. I have never been able to fake her out yet. She is so smart. This dog cannot be fooled.
Look at her tail.
What's that? Oh,
Look at her tail.
Right there. In front of you. Right there. Right there. So I am about to air up the compressor and I'm going to take it over to Aja's and pick up the wood chipper, and I need to air up the tires first, so I'm going to take it over there with me. What's up, sweetie? Okay, all right, me and Scout are going to drive over and get the wood chipper. You are such a ridiculous dog. Yes, you are. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, don't worry. I haven't forgot that I love you and you're right there. Yes, I haven't forgot. I haven't forgot that you love me. Yes. Don't worry. I haven't forgot. Don't worry. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. Okay, get back in your spot. Okay, get in your spot. Get in your spot. Okay, me and Scout are over here. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock. I'm gonna leave Scout in the car so she doesn't get in the way. All of the accessories. I need Aj's drop hitch. So what I did is I aired the tank up to 120 psi. It's 6 gallons, so it holds the air more than long enough to air up several tires. Yeah, they're at like 9, so 20 pounds low. I'm glad I'm checking it. You know, it's got to go back on on our dirt roads. They're not too rough, but I don't want to take the chance of getting a flat. Okay, this one was at like 22, so that's better. All right, 28 and 28. That was the prescription. Always connect your ends together on your hose and they'll never get bunged up. What that drop hitch does, it allows this to keep that back end up off the ground, and the ground I'm going to be going over is flat the whole way, so I'm just going to go really slow and I'm going to watch carefully. And out of my rear window I can see this, so I can see if the angle changes or whatever. So I'm the kind of friend you want borrowing your stuff. I'm going to change the oil, I'm going to adjust the belts, and I'm going to check the sharpness of the blades, and there's 2 more sets of blades. I may put a new set on. Either way, I'm going to do full maintenance on it before I use it. And then when I'm done running it, I'll leave some fuel saver in the gas that's in it. That way it's good for however long it sits. So yeah, that's the kind of person you want borrowing your stuff. Just taking it nice and slow. I just found these parts sitting on this. I don't know what they go to. It goes on here. This is something that this is how you torque the engine. Oh, I get it. This is how it's a good thing I found this before it fell off. This has probably been vibrating its way off. So this is how you push the engine one direction to tighten the belt. So without this tensioner, it might have lost belt tension. It's a good thing I'm doing maintenance on this thing. Everything's gonna get tightened up and checked. Unfortunately, it's already missing parts. It's already missing one of these plastic T-nuts from the other side for this, what holds up this shroud. So I'll have to see if I can find something inside that is that thread size, because it has to have something there. So I mean, I can see, honestly, I can see loose things all over this thing. So I'm gonna make sure this thing's tightened up before I take it out and use it. Now that that's out of the way, the oil can drain down into a pan that I put right here, so it won't make quite as much of a mess. Okay, there's the plug and the gasket, and the oil looks pretty freaking dirty. That looks like break-in oil to me, so I can see all the zinc particles in that, which is usually break-in oil, has a lot of zinc in it. Unfortunately, none of these companies are smart enough to make this so that it doesn't have to be messy. You know, my Champion generator, they put a hose coming out of there. I bet you I could probably go to the hardware store and make something like that, but why don't they just make a little hose coming out to the end? So what I'm doing is I'm tightening the belt, and by turning this dial right here, it pushes the engine forward, which tightens the belt. So I've already been tightening it, and I got about a 1/2 inch of slacks. If you look down inside here, it's got tines for breaking up small stuff like twigs and things like that. And then it has actual blades that are right here that actually cut logs. So you feed logs in through here, and then you dump leaves in through here. All right, I suppose we should see if she starts up. So we got fuel on. Let's see, choke is on. Let's see, ignition is on. It's got gas, so let's see. Let me give it a pull. All right, so me and Scout just went and got propane. Coming back. What?
Hi, buddy.
This is what she does when she's trying to tell us she wants something. She's very vocal. I can't figure out what she wants.
She has water.
She has water. She's been out. She's eaten.
Bugs.
She's played.
No, she wants to play more.
She wants something.
Boogie, I'm trying to work. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to read about mild cognitive impairment and Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's, okay? And you are causing me cognitive impairment. Yes.
So today, I'm going to take the trailer. I'm going to empty it out. I'm going to take these 2 water totes, and I'm going to go get a couple of loads of water and bring them back and add it to the tank. So basically, I just got to get all this stuff out. Alright, I got the trailer hooked up and we're on the way. I forgot to show we have a stowaway. He wanted to come this time. And you can see how much he's enjoying the ride. He's just asleep. He's not doing anything. Darn it, I just came to the hardware store and I bought a roll of fencing and the fence posts, and I forgot to record any of it. I forgot to record again. Okay, so this is the roll of fencing I bought. It's 4 foot tall. And I went ahead and I bought 8 T-posts. I decided not to make my own posts from the juniper. It just sometimes the amount of money saved is not worth the amount of time spent doing it. So, but anyway, I'm here filling up both of my containers. I might make more than one trip here today. The ride back's a little slower going. I typically try not to go much over 15. Just because, you know, the trailer axles have maximum weight on them. That means there's maximum weight on the leaf springs and everything. I just, you know, I try to go easy over everything. There's no reason to give it a healthy workout. You know, if it takes me an extra 15 or 20 minutes to get back, it doesn't really matter. I'm over here getting the pump set up to fill the tank. So I'll go ahead and set the camera up. Okay, I just shut the pump off, and you can tell I've been wearing hearing protection. That motor's a little bit loud. I've decided I'm just gonna wear these all the time when I'm doing it. So I'm gonna leave the pump set up and I'm gonna run and get another load. And yeah, let's go do it. All right, me and Scout are back here filling up the water. It's just about done filling the first container, about to start the second one. I feel really dumb. When I was pumping the water out, I didn't notice that the suction hose had a pretty good leak, and it was taking forever. And it's just been a while since I pumped water, so I kind of forgot that it's supposed to go a lot faster. So I fixed the leak, and then I drained the rest of the tanks in just a matter of minutes. So I probably wasted about an hour, but what can I say? I was sitting there smoking my cigar, enjoying it, and I only realized that the pump wasn't really pumping water about 20 minutes, 30 minutes later. So it happens. You can see it's just about done. Sure. Once again, I missed the opportunity to record something. When I was at the water fill station, two nice ladies came up that needed help adding air to one of their tires, and there's an air fill station right there too. So I helped them out in the middle of pumping the water. So I just forgot to grab the GoPro and record the whole thing. And now that I remembered to start recording again, me and Scout are already on the way back to, we're already on our way back to Moon Ranch. So, but this load will pretty much top off my water tank. And me and Sue have decided to stop going into town and buying the expensive 30 cents a gallon drinking water and being chained to going to town every 8 to 10 days or so to get more water to drink. We decided we're going to start drinking water from the tank. This water comes out here from a well that is 3,500 feet down. This water is not treated with anything. It has no fluoride or any of that other crap added to it. It just gets pumped straight out of the ground. And the water that is down there probably ended up there hundreds and hundreds of years ago, long before man and pollutants were ever in this part of the country. So that water is about as pure as you can get. I'm going to just keep the tank full, meaning every probably once a month I will go get another 500 and something gallons and put it in there, and it'll just keep the tank constantly fresh. And also, we take the water, when I pump it into the tank in the RV, which is where we will be drinking from, that tank has already been sterilized. I also filter the water. I have a 2-stage carbon filter that filters the water before it goes in the tank. Then we put the water into a Brita and filter it again. And we might even buy a Berkey and use a Berkey instead of the Brita. So the water is getting filtered twice, and it's already pure and clean. So I don't see any reason to go spend money on store-bought water anymore. It just doesn't make any sense. Both me and Scout are Aquarians, so we are the water bearers, and we are doing what we are supposed to do right now. We're hauling water. Okay, let's pump running. Got it drained in the first container. So I've only had it running now for about 1 minute, and it's already drained that much. So when it's running good, it runs really fast. I just did not pay close enough attention when I was pumping it out the first time. So, yeah, pump's running real good. This is my own, it's my own invention. Hey, it works. It works. We're pumping probably, I don't know, probably pumping about 40 gallons a minute. Pretty good. To start with, let's come up here and let's see how close we are to the top. I can already see right there. Yep. This thing's full to right here right now, literally. Right there. Looks like I called it. I called it good on time to fill. I mean, you can't get better than that. It's topped off, but I didn't have any extra and I didn't come up short. Now imagine how easy it is to unroll this, right? All I have to do is throw it and it rolls out. Whenever you use one of these kind of pumps, you have to drain the water out of the pump unit. This is not corrosion proof and it will get completely trashed. If I let that water in there, the next time I go to use this, it probably would be seized up. You have to drain all the water out, and you got to give it a tilt and make sure you get all of it out. because any of that water sitting in there is just going to rot this pump. And that's how you do it. Now, I already changed the oil on this thing yesterday, and I put fresh gas in it with fuel saver. Set this back in there, and that's it. I'm done. Now I can go park the trailer back where it belongs. Sometime in the next couple of days, I'm going to hitch this whole setup back up, and I'm going to go fill Aja's tank, and then I'm going to add as much as I can to Bruce's tank. It just seems like a good idea to go ahead and just put as much water on the property as we can hold. Like I said, the roads are in really good shape right now. It's very easy to do. That's the best time to do it.